Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some Brotato. If you look right at the bottom, you can tell what we're gonna do. It's genetically modified overkill. And I said I'd do it. And I'm gonna double check who asked me to do it. Was it J.E.? Who asked me to do this? I want to make sure I pull up the correct name. Comments. But I appreciate... Wait, I responded to it. I think it was J.E. So he said, a little spoiler, if you do Renegade, I'm not going to read that right now. Thank you for the comment, but I'm not going to read it right now. I'm just going to smash these together. So what genetically modified overkill does, and I might go back to the other one where it doesn't have these downgrades, but it also doesn't have the items, I believe. But I really don't care about the items. Because I have to, like, re-unlock them, and... No. You get the abilities of two characters. So, like, if we take... so right here, it pierces an additional time, is what the Renegade does. Well, now we've got a second Renegade, so they pierce... They pierce 2 additional times, and I think it bounces 4 times, I think it is. And I said I'd do Shredder. So we're gonna... Oh no, it shoots out multiple projectiles, not bouncing. Multiple projectiles. So yeah, as you can see right here, we have big honking shots. Why is this dealing so much damage? Why is my damage so high? Why is my damage so high? Why do I have 400? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Shredder. Shredder. I'll take both of these. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's a bug with the minus 400 damage. Is that what he said? I'm gonna read it what he said. A little spoiler, Renegade does something interesting with some equipment. Was totally surprised by my run with it. I have a few ideas for another run. Don't want to throw a wrench in your plans for the run. Just a few interesting things. Okay. Well, Are you telling me something about the wrench? You're telling me Renegade has something to do with wrench? Wait, you can't equip melee weapons, right? Yeah, so okay, it's not with the wrench. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is gonna be a very weird run. Oh, also, I think it says right here, I have very low accuracy. So, when you have low accuracy, the weapons just go everywhere. If I point them... Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember if accuracy actually applied correctly, if you were manually aiming or not. If there's a mod you want to see, let me know. Is it because it's negative? It's reduced by 80%, and then reduced by 80%, so it's 160%. So that means all negative... So does that mean they're increased? I don't know. Okay, I gotta take this. 468. 463. Gotcha. I still have no clue why that's that high. It was 5. What? Where's the... Okay. I'm so confused. Does the plus 10% work? That also lowers my damage. Interesting. So... I want things that take away damage? That's weird. I kind of love it, though. Like, just because, like, I have an extremely high base, but if I increase my damage, I'm decreasing it? Hold on, so does that mean if I get +1? Okay, so that works properly. That's good to know. Yeah, that's pretty weird. So, okay. So, 439. That's a negative damage, though. Oh, it's negative damage because I gained the, plus 10% because it's a level 1. That's right. Alright, well, that's extremely weird. No, we don't have all 6 yet. So I guess I actually, like, don't want to take low-level items. Which means that the weird fairy thing is going to be a lot, a bad item to... Well, I say it's got to be a bad item to take. I'm still going to take, like, low-level items. Because, you know, at 400% damage, would I take, you know? To range, yes. Go with the eyeballs. But I'm going to try and be a little pickier. Okay, get that. So if I take, the triangle of power, or whatever it's called, which is the, when you take damage, you lose 2% and you gain 20 to start with. I need to find a, like, what would be really good, magazine, small magazine. That would be really good. Is it called small magazine? No, I literally can't think of what it's called. Anyway, it's the increase, range damage and a damage down. Love the HP. Go some regen. It's so weird. Cyberball? Sure. Oops. We'll take Cyberball. Because I do want a lot of luck so I can get away from white items. So I want it to be above 300 by the end of the run. Because there are some of them that I'm just gonna, like, objectively want to take because they're awesome. Also, I think I'm going to treat this kind of like I'm going to treat the Infinite. If there is something you'd like to see me do, let me know. And I will try to incorporate it. But I'm not going to do, like, the full series on GMO again. Like, unless you guys really want to watch GMO. And then, obviously, I will do a lot more on GMO. Because I'm here to do what makes me happy. You guys happy. Us happy. I'm going to make videos. Another shredder. God, it's so weird. Like, I'm not going to take this. I think I need to be a lot more selective on items. Which is extremely weird. Just with, like, how the run is. Like, this is just a little bit of damage. I wonder if, I wonder if the mod isn't properly balanced or something. I'm not sure. Like, for the new characters. It very well could be the case. Which obviously would be a little sad. But it might just be a weird interaction that the game has. We'll see. We'll see. I'm just going to have fun with it because I'm dealing a massive amount of damage. And we're going to use the shredder. Ah, 9 HP again. It's real good. Do I want some crit? Sure, I guess. Pierce. We do pierce. Ow. Okay. 404 damage not found. That did make my damage go up. Very, very interesting. What's the crit chance on this? Like freaking nothing? I'll take that anyway. Why the heck not? Yeah, but I'm really not as big a fan of the lower, I'm not as big a fan of the lower, yep, don't know what I was saying. I'm not a big fan of my low crit. Maybe that was what I was talking about? Because there's really not, like, that much that's low in this current state I'm in. I am quite a beefy boy, if I do say so myself. Once again, if you're watching this and you see a moment that you want to, like, if you think it was funny and you want to have it clipped, let me know, and I will do my best to get it clipped. And if you want your name slapped on it, be like, hey, let me know. That too. If you don't want it, then fine. No. Oh my lord, more HP is huge. You don't have any negatives on... I'm just gonna take the damage. I'ma just take the damage. I'm gonna take... Actually, not gonna take the garden. I'm not picking up the worm. My heal... Or the... What is it called? Alien tongue, I think. I'm not taking that. Because I don't want to lower my damage. Would it be worth it? Arguably. Probably be fine. We're gonna be honest. Shouldn't cause too many commotions, problems, inconsistencies, conflicts, discrepancies, displacements. And almost assuredly will not cause diarrhea. I can't be certain, but I'm fairly confident. Yes, I would like a lot of luck. Speed up is nice. More crit. Why the heck not? There we go. Get some armor. Sure. We'll take the ritual. We shall become ritualed boys. We'll acquire the magic of the Necronomicon and use it to summon the... The Necronomicon's to raise the dead. Or an army of the dead. Maybe not necessarily raise them, but create an army of the dead. I was watching it, it was a little short, and it was a song that's like, I found the Necronomicon, and... okay, well, I don't remember, like, specifically how the beginning of it starts, but it's, and I summoned Cthulhu. Now he knows why they call me the Deep One. I fuck Cthulhu. That's neat. Also, AI covers. Have you guys been listening to those? It's like all over shorts and TikTok and all that stuff. But it's the Plankton one. Plankton's, oh my god, more HP. That is insane. It's Plankton singing Diamond. That one is pretty darn good. I like it. Because whenever I hear any of those, like there's the Vegeta one, the Goku and Vegeta, and those, my biggest problem with those AI covers is make it sound like them. I want it to sound like them. I heard another one the other day. It was like Squidward singing something. I don't remember what it was. And I looked at a different Plankton one today. I guess I'm just going on SpongeBob characters, but it doesn't need to be SpongeBob characters. It was really lacking because it didn't sound like Squidward at all. And then the Plankton one, the Diamond one sounds like Plankton. I like genuinely feel like it's got the like kind of anger and stuff that like Plankton has, and it felt good to listen to it. But then the Squidward one, it didn't sound anything like Squidward to me. Like it sounded like me trying to pretend I'm Squidward. I'm Squidward, 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 Squidward. Like, hi guys, I'm Squid. It's like, it was better than that, but that's like how it sounded. And that just, I didn't feel as well. Didn't feel as good. And they had it labeled as one of the AI cover things, so it was like, because you know, when people are just like mimicking the voice, you know, it's hard to mimic a voice perfectly, so I've got a lot more sympathy for that. But yeah, when it's like an AI cover, like you're trying to make a machine do it for you, like I don't actually know how they get the voices in it exactly, so there's obviously that to look at, but it was, you know, that was one of the things. Have you heard any AI covers that you thought were cool? And do you guys, so I asked this before, and I'm gonna be I'm at it. I know you said do Shredder, and I'm respecting your privacy, or I'm respecting your opinion as a viewer, but asserting my dominance as the content creator to change it anyway. If you don't know, let me know if you know that reference. Like, put it in the comments if you do or don't know that reference right now. Give you a little bit. 5. So I'm gonna tell you where the reference is. So, you know, let me know. Lock in that answer. Hit the like button to lock in that answer. So it's from the Fairly OddParents. So I'm respecting your privacy, but asserting my dominance as your parent and coming in anyway. And they use like a pillar, like the old Roman pillar or whatever, or like cathedral Greek pillar, and they like use it as a battering ram and just slam down the door. It's odd. Fairly OddParents, great show. I watched a little bit after Poof came out. Did you watch it? Comments, you know, please let me know. But after Poof came, which is Cosmo and Wanda's child, after Poof came, I watched a little bit of it, but I didn't watch that much of it. This is a flat 15% damage. I think that's worth lowering. Maybe it's not. I don't know if the 15%... Why is that so much lower? Because it's positive and it means it's negative. Oh, it affects this too. That's just that was like a 15% damage down. Dang. Size should work properly because it's working properly here. I'm going to take the obliterator. 5 of these? That sounds pretty sexy to me. That sounds pretty sexy to me. What was I asking? Oh, yeah. Did you watch Fairly OddParents? And what did you think of the show? I do like Fairly OddParents. But yeah, so when Poof came into the show, I basically stopped watching. Not because of Poof, like I'd grown up to a certain age at that point that I think there was a hiatus somewhere roughly after Poof came in. So I basically watched that season. And then they had Fairy Dog, which is fairly stupid. I don't know why they had like a magic dog. It was like they increased the fairy cast to be more and more, and that's weird because like, why does Timmy need 4 magic creatures around him? Like, at least Poof made a little more sense. Kind of, sort of, like not really, but it made better sense than magic dog. Yes, because that's positive damage. I'm just gonna get rid of you. Oh my god, this is bouncy. Yeah, it says 20 size. That did give me the bounce, right? Yeah. Wait, that didn't bounce. Hold on. Hold on, the obliterator's not bouncing. I also can't hit anything with it. Ah, well, whatever. Yeah, and then they had it where, like, oh no, there's a shortage of fairies in the fairy world, and too many kids who need fairies, so, Timmy, share your fairies. That was stupid. I didn't like it. Like, I don't know, like, maybe if they had, like, Poof grow up, and because Timmy already knew Poof, he could interact with her, but, like, sharing the fairies, just, it did not sound very good. It was, so it's, when you watch shows, it's pretty common, it's seasonal rot, and I feel like that hit really, really bad in it. No. And, yeah, it just didn't feel right. One of the shows, can't really say this interrupted it, but I really, really liked Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom was one of my favorites. Like, part of me wants them to bring it back, and I think there's, like, very loose talks that they may, rumors at least, that they may do, like, a continuation on it. But I don't think it's gonna hit anywhere near as good, because, like, Tucker, one of the characters in the show, if you haven't watched the show, is a super nerd. He's an absolute geek because he's on his PDA all the time. Wait. Pocket. PDA. What's it called again? It's like the... It was... computer in your pocket to, like, shoot. Keep track of things. I'm just farting on the name. What did Tucker have Danny Phantom? Did he have his help? Tucker Foley, come on. I don't care about his ghost powers. What ghost powers did he have? I don't want to know what ghost powers he had. What's the electronic device? What's the electronic device called? Handheld electronic device. Tucker had in Danny Phantom. PDA. Okay, it was PDA. Yeah, I was thinking, like, personal display of affection, and that's what was, like, making me second-guess myself on what the word is. Okie dokie. I'm just asserting my dominance in this run. Okay, it can bounce. It just weren't. But yeah, he had his PDA. And for some reason, like, okay, so the reason why I was, like, so struck by it was I kept thinking I was, like, saying PDF or something, and I'm like, no, that is absolutely the wrong word. But either way, so he's, like, a complete loser, because, like, he uses electronics to, like, keep track of things. Yeah, everyone has a phone now, because the show aired around 2005-ish, so cell phones really weren't that big a deal. My god, it's almost 20 years. Holy crap. I'm old now. I feel old now. I've always been old. But, yeah, like, I really like the show. It's kind of like Kim Possible. She had, Wade had the device built, and it allowed her to, I'm just gonna take the money on that. Allowed her to communicate, and it was, you know, the communicator. So it had, like, another element to it. And, like, that's rude. it just doesn't translate anywhere near as well anymore, because it's just a phone. Like, it's not high tech anymore, you know, because Wade was a super genius and invented it, and that was supposed to be something special and unique. Well, now everyone just has, you know, phones. They just pop on Discord or FaceTime each other. Except, you know, 80% of the population can't FaceTime. They just use it as a marketing tool to trick us and think that everyone uses Apple devices, even though predominantly people use other forms. I think it's 20% of people use a smartphone are Apple. I think it's like 10% are Windows, and the other 70% are Android. Because Android, you know, obviously covers so much. Windows is only Windows phones, and I think Windows phones, like, technically run on, like, a pseudo-Android. I can't remember if that's actually true or not. Yeah, sure. Damage up. Oh, I'm sorry, was this supposed to, like, literally pose any challenge whatsoever to me? Oh my god. But I don't know, like, I really like the characters. I loved Ember McLean. She was the musician in Danny Phantom. You will remember my name. Loved it. It was so fun. She was probably my favorite villain in it. I didn't like what they did, like, halfway through the show. I liked it when she was the musician, and then for some stupid reason, they're like, lol, what about a pirate? But why? That's like, seriously, I don't know why they made her a pirate, and then because, like, she hung around the little pirate kid, and then they kind of, like, left her as a pirate who also played, you know, music. I don't know. I don't think they've done something better. But, yeah. I really liked Ember McLean. I still really like the song to this day. Sure, it's a damage up. Rude. I'll just take that for no reason. And we're going to wave 20. So much power. What are some kid shows you watched growing up that you really liked? Let me know in the comments down below. We did manage to stay over 400. Yeah, something is super wrong with this with a minus 400% damage. It should not be at 400 positives. That did a terrible job of showing off what this... I just wanted to see, like a wall of bullets or something, but, you know, there's just a wall of, like, gazillion damage bullets. But thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I do sincerely appreciate it. Thank you for the suggestion. If you have a suggestion for a run, let me know. A mod, let me know. A clip that you want me to make, let me know. If you don't let me know, I won't know. But thank you so very much for watching. Hit the subscribe button to stay notified, and leave the comments, because they're good for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much. Goodbye.